Now to a story we've been following since yesterday. 3 Americans released from China are now back with their families on this Thanksgiving Day following a prisoner exchange. Among them, Mark Swedan, who spent 11 years in a Chinese prison. Here's ABC's Perry Russum with the very latest on this emotional reunion.
Overnight, a holiday homecoming.
You can see people there running, first time in freedom.
An emotional reunion at Joint Base San Antonio in Texas after the release of 3 Americans detained in China for years. Among them, Kai Li, a New York businessman who served 8 years of a 10-year sentence after being wrongfully detained by the Chinese charged with espionage. His son in September speaking to Congress.
Personally, I've now spent a third of my life missing my dad.
John Leung was arrested in China in 2021 for espionage and sentenced to life in prison after reportedly serving as an FBI informant. And Mark Swedan from Houston, arrested on a business trip to China back in 2012, charged without evidence of drug possession. He was sentenced to death. His mother releasing this video during his incarceration.
I just can't fathom what Mark is going through. I know he's suffering.
Their return a part of a prisoner swap that required months of closed-door negotiations, along with a private meeting recently between President Biden and Chinese President Xi Jinping. In exchange, the Biden administration is releasing 3 Chinese prisoners held in the U.S., including an intelligence officer caught during an FBI sting operation. Secretary of State Antony Blinken speaking to the 3 Americans overnight, saying he told them he is glad they're in good health and returning to their loved ones. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.